Let's go continuer ça, let's go voir ce cambriolage. La pause est faite, on est ready. Salut Royaume Asgard, bienvenue tout le monde sur Twitch. Bienvenue, bienvenue.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive. Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
You know, Anna, Joe's pretty sharp for an old man who can't walk.
That's right. And Sam here's got a good mind for a fool-headed kid.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger.
En danger,
I can't
non.
watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I...
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Oh là là, que des promesses.
Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Non, mais c'est promettre de faire attention. En vrai, oui, il va faire attention à Anna.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going
Non, c'est
on.
bien, vas-y.
It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
Parfait, ça.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
C'est parfait.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside.
C'est
See how
terrible.
bad it is.
Comment on l'a pas considéré, c'est ouf.
I need
C'est
to get in
chaud.
there eventually, but maybe I should look around the property first.
Lookons around the property. Hein? Ok, on est plus loin que around. Les décors en extérieur sont vraiment quali, hein. Tu as regardé là? Non? Quand même. Bon, j'imagine que ça, c'est un memento.
It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Même pas un memento. Oh, c'est ouf en vrai où ils habitent. T'imagines d'avoir une rivière comme ça à côté de chez toi? Pouvoir aller te balader comme ça direct? Oh là là. Par contre, j'avoue qu'en termes de sécurité, c'est pas ouf. Mais sinon, c'est trop... Oh là là, c'est trop cool. Il y a un village où je suis allée comme ça, je sais plus comment ça s'appelle. Truc les 7 écluses, ou je sais pas, j'ai oublié le nom. Et vous avez, je confonds peut-être même avec une autre ville, mais vous avez comme ça une rivière qui fait le tour, et c'est exactement un peu comme ça à côté de chez les gens. C'est ouf. Y a pas la fibre. Première pluie, t'es inondé. Bah ça dépend quelle région c'est, tu vois. En fait, en soi. En vrai, ça dépend. De toute façon, c'est normalement indiqué avant que dans le plan des risques, avant que tu choisis d'habiter là.
Anna never got rid of this sign. I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
Tu m'étonnes. Mais oui, faut faire attention bien sûr au risque d'inondation, tout ça. Mais si elle a la fibre, on cherche pas. Non, c'est chaud, hein, les inondations, quand tu vois ce qui se passe parfois là dans le sud chaque année, dernièrement, waouh. Horrible.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No. You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam.
Don't slack.
This house isn't gonna decorate
Sam le
itself.
slacker.
And I want you to be part of that.
Oh. T'habites à 5 minutes de là où il y a eu des crues, ah ouais. Ça doit faire bader. Émilie qui dit non, mais si la fibre tient. En soi. Une pisse à l'étage. Non mais c'est horrible. C'est pas sain. C'est ça le problème avec une inondation. C'est qu'après t'as tout qui est pas sain au niveau des murs et tout. C'est chaud. Bon, j'ai rien trouvé dehors, hein. Pour.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Tu m'étonnes.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house. Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
Tu m'étonnes. Elle a perdu son mec, elle s'est fait cambrioler. Son père a un handicap lourd. Et son ex revient. Elle doit être perdue, mais c'est horrible.
Anna? Anna, you okay?
Et elle vient de voir un cadavre aussi. Et
I'm gonna
d'apprendre
go
que
on a
c'était pas une mort
limb and
accidentelle.
say no.
Oh, c'est chaud.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort.
Non, mais là, faut lui faire un câlin.
Get her a drink. Just show her you're here.
Oui, un café, quelque chose.
I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas.
Épaule-là. Non?
She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
On peut la regarder.
I've never even had my car broken into. It's hard to imagine how she feels. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Je regardais les posters. Il y en a un qui me faisait penser à... Mince. J'ai oublié le nom. Ce film avec Ryan Reynolds qu'ils ont refait. Post-apo. Ça fait beaucoup encaisser, c'est insane. Pff, elle a même pas eu le temps de faire son deuil, qu'il se passe 4 millions de trucs.
Sam, what are you doing?
On est d'accord. Mail.
I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
Oh, la relou. Vas-y, j'ai plus aucune compassion.
I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Vous savez que si Jerry fonctionnait comme ça, ce serait compliqué. Hein. À midi, il a fait à manger. Là, ça attend. C'est froid. Genre, c'est stocké du coup. Je mangerai plus tard. Mais j'imagine pas s'il devait m'attendre pour manger à chaque fois.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Vous l'entendriez sur les lives. Bon, ça suffit,
Anna
hein.
would pace around the house
Ça va
for
refroidir,
hours,
Morgane.
then sit down and write her articles in one go. Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Oh.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Est-ce que ce serait pas notre... Oh là là. Yes. C'est celui qui nous manquait pour elle. Parfait. Attends, mais il y en a d'autres.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing.
Que vous avez mangé à midi d'ailleurs, les gens?
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Dites-moi tout. Moi, c'était saucisse lentilles normalement. Rien. C'est bien, on a eu le même repas au final.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
En vrai, elle était cambriolée, mais ça va, y a pas trop de dégâts, hein. Des anti au jambon. Ah. Je sais que les gens aiment bien. J'ai horreur des endives.
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
C'était toujours le drame quand j'arrivais chez ma nourrice et qu'à midi c'était ça. J'étais en mode oh non. Ça et la brandade de morue. J'étais en mode oh non.
Good thing it's intact. It's
Non.
about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Sachant qu'il n'y avait pas de non, je mange pas. Tu manges et puis c'est tout. C'est très bien comme ça d'ailleurs. Il y a un truc derrière, non? Ah ouais, non, c'est chaud, c'est la faute technique. Pourquoi ça fait des clac-clac? Ah, c'est le vent. Là. Enlevez-moi ces stores qui font du bruit. Voilà.
Finally, there.
Oh ouais, pomme de terre, fromage à raclette. Mais bien, Miguelito. C'est l'avantage quand il te reste des trucs. Attendez, je vais aller en
I
bas
know you want to
après.
help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay
Il
focused
est
on
carré
Anna.
son
She
double.
needs to know she's not alone.
Joueur de football américain là. Vous avez vu sa carrure?
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Surtout que ça les entraîne quoi.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties. Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick. Anna always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there. Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
Des roulés de pepperoni, ça doit être bon.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Des roulés de pepperoni, ça doit faire comme des friands, non, un peu. Genre des, je sais pas, des trucs dans de la pâte feuilletée, un peu. Tu sais, Alex? Je sais pas, je connais pas. J'essaie de deviner. T'es loin dans le jeu. Je suis plutôt avancée, je suis à 3h20 de jeu. Du coup, si tu veux pas te spoiler,
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
je t'invite à aller voir
It's been a
cette
while,
vidéo
Sam.
plutôt que le live.
Things have
C'est bizarre dit
changed
comme ça,
around
mais...
here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
Du coup, ouais, la vidéo que je viens de te mettre en lien avec Moubot, elle devrait pas trop te... C'est fait exprès. Par contre, tu peux lâcher un follow, hein, ça fait plaisir. Y'a pas de souci.
Ah, here's where she
Fuis
keeps the
vite.
drinks.
Avant d'être spoilé.
Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do.
Moi, je pense un chocolat.
She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Don't
Très, très bonne
stress
idée.
about what drink you bring her. It's just people in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this.
C'est vrai.
Might work.
Moi, ça part pour un chocolat. Franchement, un chocolat, là, dans la situation.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Ça marche. C'était hors live l'enregistrement que je te mis, mais. Mais yes! Et merci à toi. Et oui, non, c'était pas du spoil, le chocolat et.
What are you waiting for? Bring it to
Oui,
her
j'arrive.
already. Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
De ouf.
That's sweet.
J'ai envie d'un chocolat chaud.
I'd assumed you'd already gone to look
Est-ce que j'ai
around
du
and,
lait?
I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death?
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
C'est quoi lui demander?
She needs support. Something solid.
Ah, ok. Bah, je suis là pour toi.
Whatever happens, you're not alone.
D'accord.
Face it together.
Mince, mais je voulais pas lui demander, moi.
Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Alors, soit le A, soit le X, hein. Parce que si on lui met le X là, maintenant, je suis pas sûre qu'elle le prenne bien. Et en même temps, c'est toujours le cas. Quand il y a un conflit entre deux personnes, c'est jamais une personne qui est responsable à 100%. Jamais, 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 jamais.
I do have my part of responsibility in this, but so do you.
I know that. But you'd shut me out. Then suddenly you'd ambush me emotionally. Look, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to fight. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things.
Tu
We
m'étonnes.
had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
I know, the timing wasn't great. Your dad's accident, the mine investigation, me being hated by all of Basswood.
That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married.
Ah bah non, moi je le savais
I
pas.
told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring. When you asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me. That terrified me.
Elle est compliquée, hein.
And then it ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life.
Ah non, dis
To
pas
make
ça.
compromises and all that.
Ce n'était pas ta faute, je pense.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done.
Eh ben, on est joueurs.
And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean... I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars.
De ouf.
It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Bah ça s'est bien passé, non? Et je viens d'apprendre que je n'avais pas de lait. Terrible. Je ne pourrais donc pas faire mon chocolat chaud comme je le souhaitais. Ma déception est grande. C'est chaud à la manette en fait ça comme... Comment voulez-vous que j'aille en haut? Du coup il manque un sur Nick. Lui y a rien. Lui c'est bon. Là j'essaie de voir ce qui me manque. Lui c'est bon. Elle. Elle on s'est foiré je pense. Ça c'est bon. C'est bon. C'est bon. Oh, le mec mort, il nous manque un truc sur lui. Alors là, je peux pas... Elle c'est bon. Ah non, il manque pas grand chose hein. En fait il manque sur 3 persos hyper essentiels quoi. Et je peux lui reparler.
I saw you still have some of my old things.
Well, it's not like you left a forwarding address.
Carrément.
Careful. Don't put her on the spot. No, I mean, it's nice. I thought you would have thrown them out by now.
Sam, those things are memories. Tossing them out would be like erasing the past. I guess I'm just sentimental. Anyway, if you want any of it back, you know where it is.
I saw all those medical bills. How's your dad holding up?
He lost his insurance when the mine closed. It's been rough.
I know the company folded after MSHA came down on him, but you didn't get anything after that?
There's some class actions rolling around, but I don't think we'll ever see much.
Aren't there some programs that might help someone like Joe?
There are. They help. Some. Not enough. More bills always keep coming in. I got to the point where I considered selling the house.
Ah bah non.
But then Nick pitched in. Anyway, not something I want to think about right now.
Yeah. Sorry. I saw that letter you got from the kid in the school art show.
Oh, yeah. It was just a local fluff piece I wrote forever ago.
It was incredibly sweet of you.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm serious. Sounds like you gave him the confidence to put himself out there. Who knows?
Le héros me
Maybe
fait
he'll go
penser
on to be a
à
painter.
Connor
Honestly, I hope so.
dans
Sometimes all
Détroit.
people really want
Become
is for
Human.
someone to take an interest.
I imagine Joan spent some time here with her dad. Was she over a lot?
Pretty much every time Nick had her. Yeah, I don't think she ever really warmed up to me.
Don't let it bother you. She's still a kid.
I know. I just spent a lot of time with her over the past few months. Nick and I getting together changed everything, and not just with Joan. Everyone started treating me differently, especially Kathy. I think people thought I should or would parent her, but Joan didn't want that, and neither did I.
Well, I'm sure she appreciated you being there. I think she still does, especially now.
I'm aware. I know how hard it is to lose a parent at her age.
I'm sorry to be prying, but I saw the post-it notes.
Oh, that... It was stupid. It was
Comment
one of
bien
those
la mettre
fights
en
over
PLS?
nothing. Everything... I don't even know now. It all seems so far away. We didn't fight often, but when we did, it got bad. Really bad.
Look, whatever happened, Nick was obviously in a bad place. You didn't do anything wrong.
I don't know. Everything felt so sudden. Before, we used to fight once in a while, and that would be it. But lately, he was constantly on edge. You know, we always followed that same stupid ritual after a fight. We'd write these silly post-it notes just as a way to make up. It worked. Most of the time. Is it just me, or are you a better listener than you were?
It's just you. I'll be right back.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Vous noterez qu'elle nous a kiffé. Elle nous a kiffé. On tient quelque chose là.
As far as Bug was concerned, this was her real house. I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed.
Bah ouvre la porte là. Qu'est-ce qu'il me fait? Ah.
The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
Ça se trouve, il y a quelqu'un hein, derrière la porte. Ça se trouve, le méchant est encore là. Imaginez!
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting. Why is it so dark in here?
J'ai pas effacé le message, je sais pas. Parce qu'en même temps, l'écriture du tueur est si...
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Du méchant est si importante que ça. Je suis pas persuadée. Attends, il y avait que ça ici? Really? Vas-y, essuie.
Not the smartest decision, but Anna deserves a break. It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Come on, work, you piece of junk. I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
J'ai envie de faire la sieste. Je suis très influençable, hein. Le chocolat, la sieste.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub?
J'ai dit la sieste par contre, hein, on va se calmer.
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
C'est du chantage ça, madame, c'est du chantage, je reconnais. Monsieur Licornou!
Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
This is so cute! On a enfin un truc de elle!
Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Il n'y a rien. Mais du coup, on a fait le tour là, non? Paf, paf, la salle de bain. We got everything, non? Est-ce qu'il y a autre chose? Avec la musique oppressante. Tout. À la tapisserie, j'ai pas...
I asked Anna what this was once, and she laughed at me. I still don't know what it is.
Une sorte de mandala. Oh! Pff, j'avais raté ça.
Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's?
No way.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Je vous l'ai dit, le gars il est encore là. Oh, regardez derrière. Oh, je l'avais call. Mais on dirait Walter, il était en vert, non? Quoique, je sais pas.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Hello? Anna? Are you home? Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Hon, I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
C'est discret. Eh ben... Oh, je vais terminer.
Nick's fishing shack. A lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Hop là. Let's go.
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here? I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
Excusez-moi, je répondais à un message. Let's go, let's go.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, worms are so cute.
You sure are, Bug. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
J'aime bien les souvenirs et tout, c'était vraiment une bonne idée le truc du palais mental. Ça me fait trop rire. J'avais prévu de jouer 2 heures au jeu pour une première session, de le faire en plusieurs fois. Au final, ça fait 4 heures que j'ai lancé le live. Bon, il y a eu bien eu une demi-heure de pause au total, mais... mais du coup, ça me fait rire. Je peux pas prendre de screen hein, avec Epic. Si. Attendez, je check. Attendez, j'ai peut-être quelque chose. Capturer. Ah, je pense pas que ça fonctionne. Et ça
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
Didn't you see all the people who showed up at his funeral? This town has a hole the size of your dad in it right now. Everyone feels like you do. Your mom is probably just as sad as you are. Just as broken up about it.
But she doesn't listen. They don't listen. Every time I try and talk about it, people just give me this look. This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults, and I'm sick of this dumb little town. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Remember what we said this morning? You could be anything you want. You don't want to stay in this town? You don't have to. But leaving like this? Running away? That's not gonna help anything.
Thanks for listening. But I don't know if I can take this place anymore.
Can't you try? What would your father say?
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me!
Small.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child.
C'est un peu
You
chaud.
want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Non, bah non, mais on va pas lui dire. Quand même, quoi. Tu peux lui dire ton père a été assassiné. En même temps, elle l'apprendra à un moment. Des personnes. 98% des personnes diraient je vais appeler ta mère, quoi. Vas-y, vous savez quoi? Je vais quand même lui dire ça, du coup.
You're right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now.
Bon, ça marche bien, ceci étant.
Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked.
Ils ont dit exactement comme moi. Ouais, de toute façon, comme je disais, ouais, pour le démarchage
Now
qu'il
that
y a eu
I've
juste
kept your
avant,
daughter from skipping town,
pour passer
see if
Jerry,
you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
c'est marrant, c'est à chaque fois que je parle, ensuite il reparle par-dessus. Une autre phrase peut-être, non? Oui, pour passer Jerry, il faut se lever tôt, hein, donc pas de souci. Mais je trouve que c'est un peu relou, les faux démarchages pour des arnaques ou des machins. C'est
There
abusé.
used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? Joan always liked bugs. Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Semblerait, ouais. Oh, on a eu un des trucs... Oui, on a les deux pour lui. Est-ce qu'on a l'autre pour elle? Attends. Yeah. Non, toujours pas. On a juste eu qu'on a un peu des pop
Bug never
psychologiquement.
was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized.
C'est bizarre de l'appeler Bug. Vous trouvez pas?
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Ça, c'est pas les trucs avec les poissons qui chantent? Ah non, c'est pas ça. Il existe ce truc-là, là. Vous avez un poisson, vous appuyez dessus, et ensuite il chante, il fait... Ah,
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Ah, il y a des trucs avec D, bien sûr.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Tyler? Tyler, c'était le nom du mec dans Tell Me Why. C'est peut-être un hasard, mais...
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Ah, j'ai failli rater ça.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what? All right. I think I went through everything here.
Attends, on l'a vu la chenille avant. On l'a vu là. Dans le journal de l'autre. Attends, il est peut-être là le journal. Non. Oh, j'ai pas fait ça.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Alors. Attends. Mais laisse-moi, laisse-moi.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a... If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Mais j'ai pas la chenille. Écoute, ça fait 4 heures qu'on y joue, du coup, tu te doutes bien que, que ça me plaît bien. J'avais déjà fait une preview sur le jeu qui est dans la commande info. J'avais déjà apprécié. Et j'avais donc hâte de voir la version finale.
Man, Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Mais je retrouve pas le dessin que la petite défi. Ah, il est là. C'était ça que je cherchais. Non? Non, c'est pas ça. Il y avait un dessin il y a 3 secondes. Et j'ai perdu le dessin. Ah, c'était là. Voilà, merci. Oh my god. Parce que l'ordre de la chenille, en fait, c'est l'ordre dans lequel on doit faire le truc. Du coup, ça fait... ça fait A... J'essaie de me rappeler. A, Y... BX, je crois. Je vais vérifier quand même. Ah non! Je me suis trompée entre jaune et bleu. Donc ça fait bien A, X, BY. A, X, BY, un truc comme ça. Je le ferai mieux si ça marche pas.
Doesn't work.
Ah, c'est 5 codes! Du coup, c'est B, A, X, B, Y. B, A, X, B, Y.
Let's see what we have here.
Je pensais que le premier comptait pas parce que c'était pas le même motif, la première boule de la chenille. Ah bah je suis à fond dedans, hein, Kakutse, attention. Hein. On est là pour mener l'enquête, hein. Donc ouais.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
Il voulait aider sa meuf en mettant fin à un trafic de drogue, je pense.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Mais qui est marqué au nom, en fait, on l'a vu, je l'ai vu avant là. C'est juste, je retrouvais pas où elle était.
Nick was gathering at the cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Ok. Je pense du coup on va aller à Lens après. Alors. Il a posé des questions sur Anna. Voilà, collectionner les enjoliveurs. On avait un enjoliveur quand même sur l'accident. En vrai, j'hésite entre Tyler et Justin du coup. Et lui, il a posé plein de questions sur Anna et tout. Agressif en plus. Et lui, en même temps, on l'a jamais... Richard is Dicky is the nickname. Qui est Richard? J'ai pas Richard là. Ah, Richard is Dicky. Attends, mais c'est marqué là du coup, c'est bon. C'est celui avec lequel j'hésitais pas quoi.
Richard, aka Dickie.
C'est marqué, mais moi je...
Looks like I found who I was looking for.
Oh là là, c'est marqué.
So that's
Machin
what
et le
it
méchant.
was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer.
C'est le mec qui nous a renversés dans la boutique.
More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
C'est ça, j'ai pas fait attention à son nom. Oh là, j'avais dit que j'allais pas la commit, la fille. Oh, je suis en train de commit Anna, c'est très mauvais plan. Mais bon, c'est pas grave. Il y a une créature qui sort de l'eau et ça s'en sort un truc d'horreur. Je pense qu'on va faire la nouvelle pause ici.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The
you
Cove is
two
a
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion. That's enough!
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true. That just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right. I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're
Je
just
sentais
gonna
que ça allait
keep
faire
telling me
ça.
off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
Oh là là, j'aurais pas dû faire le dernier truc où je dis shut up. Je le sentais en plus. Mais en même temps, elle a dit que ça faisait du bien hein, qu'il écoute mieux qu'avant et tout. Mais là. Oh! Ah, c'est bon. J'ai eu peur.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
Oh là là.
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
J'hésite si je dois continuer ou faire la pause là, parce qu'en même temps ça correspond bien juste avant l'exploration de nouvelles zones. Je pense que je vais quand même faire la pause, et au pire... Écoutez, la dernière partie sera peut-être un peu plus longue, ma foi.